Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another ASMR gaming video. Tonight, we're going to do something a little different than we've done, and we're going to be doing a different game. It's called Surviving Mars. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you may not have, um, but that's okay. It's a very fun game. It's done by Paradox Entertainment. Basically, the premise is you are managing a mission to establish a permanent colony on the planet Mars. They give you lots of different tools to do this. You start out with completely unmanned drones and kind of build up a habitation that will work for people. You start bringing people up, and they can do more things than the drones can: grow food, manufacture more advanced resources from the basic resources you have available initially. And yeah, it just goes from there. So, super fun game. I've enjoyed many an hour playing it, and I'm excited to share it with all of you. So, let's start a brand new game. And the first thing we need to do is pick our mission sponsor. So, right now, by default, it's set to International Mars Mission. Basically, it's like a super beginner, very easy, lots of money coming in, applicants from every country in the world, etc., etc. I've played a couple times, so we might try something else. And right here, this little tooltip, it shows you some of the benefits. You have the Zeus rocket, an increased payload, gives you the advanced Starling generators, which not only give you power but protect you from cold. Colonists never get Earthsick. That's actually really good. Rockets synthesize fuel. That's amazing. Start with a self-sufficient dome prefab. Yeah, so it's like super easy mode, but it's a lot of fun. We have the USA. Obviously, also relatively easy as the Zeus rocket again. The advanced orbital probes scan more sectors. There's a mega mall. Yeah, hitting all the interests at once is really good. Blue Sun Corporation. I've been playing this one recently. It's, it's fun. That's a little challenging. China, India. Interesting. I'm gonna go with India for this playthrough, but we'll look at the other ones first. Europe, of course. And you gain funding every time a tech is researched. Wow. Wow. That seems unbalanced a little bit. This is obviously the fill-in for SpaceX. Dragon rocket. Solar array. We have Brazil. This one's really cool also. They have a refinery to turn waste rock into rare metals. And it reduces the penalties for using passages, which is also awesome. Terraforming initiative. Church of the New Ark is a really fun one to do. And of course, Russia, Japan, and random. I don't know if I've played Japan. I think for this one, we are going to do India, though. The metals refinery is just a really good thing to have, especially early game. Right, so now we pick our commander profile. Right now it's set to rocket scientist, which I'll show you down here. Get an extra rocket, and you start with the CO2 jet propulsion, which gives you the shuttle hub like right away. You do not need it right away, so the extra rocket is really the advantage here. Engineer. That one's really good for like terraforming. Space miner. That's kind of cool. And these are new with the Below and Beyond expansion. Transport Tycoon. Okay, and this is something they added with the Martian Express mini expansion. Inventor is a really cool one, especially for the autonomous hubs thing. That's just great. They don't require any power or maintenance. It's brilliant. What car? Hydro Engineer is actually very useful for some of the random storyline missions that pop up. Doctor is as well. And Psychologist comes in handy. Recovering that sanity while resting in their homes. That's a big one. It's a big one. Just astrogeologist. Random. I think I played as a psychologist before. I think I'm going to again. The sanity recovered but resting. I mean, that's too good to pass up. Colony logo. We'll stick with India. Just keep it nice and classic. Mystery. So some of these I have done. This one I'm in the process of doing. So I guess we'll start with this one. The spheres. Mystery. Rival colonies I actually like to turn off. Typically, there'll be an in-game event where you can like help a fledgling colony get started. You take a look at their plan, and it's like really bad. So if you don't help them, they don't make it. But if you do help them, then they do manage to establish a permanent colony. And that's how I get my rivals set up. But I don't like to start with any. I just like to focus on my colony for the beginning of the game. And let's look at the game rules. So we can turn off Below and Beyond. That's rough. No terraforming, no fence. Tech fields are fully randomized. Is tech variety. Tech fields are fully randomized. What do you think, guys? Maybe. You know what? I think we'll just leave those all off with normal rules. And we should rename the colony. What should we call it, guys? I don't want to just do like New India. That's so lame. And yet here we are. New India it is. Alright, so let's jump into the next thing. Now we get to pick our first rocket's payload. Let's see what they have. So prefabs. Nice. Use a couple moisture evaporators. Also good. And sterling generator. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Prefab list. Commanders. Oh, explorers. Oh, man. I might have to make room for an explorer and a transport. As a constructor. Okay, so this is transport, just better. 6 drones. Just 6? Nice. Okay. Now we're going to rename this guy. I just like to drop the 1. 15 polymers, 15 machine parts, 6 1 orbital probe. I feel like this is rocket is smaller than the ones that I'm used to. So like I have money. It's the weight. I don't want to drop the drone hub because that's going to be kind of important. The rocket could act as a drone hub until I build a drone hub. No, it's crazy. Alright, we'll live without the Explorer for now, I think. So that should be good. Let's see. I don't usually pick the pre-located ones. What's a concrete? Because of the specific India technology, they don't need a ton of metals, actually. And with evaporators, a ton of water. And cold waves are an issue. But meteors, dust storms, and dust devils are not big. Meteors, less of everything else. Do need the concrete initially. Kind of looking for a challenging location here. Surprised the cold waves are not worse in the South Pole. What do you think, guys? Yeah, that will do nicely. 26 degrees north, 80 degrees east. In case you want to play the same spot at home. Not much concrete, plenty of metals, and water, though. So yeah, finding that initial concrete's going to be a thing. So that'll be challenge one. Nice little picture of the underground there.
Welcome to Mars.
Yeah, he said that. Welcome to Mars, everybody. Mission to see the rocket touchdown, its precious cargo, remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers. Goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. Staunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so our first spot here gives us the concrete, which is ideal. We have one oral probe. Question is where to use it. Thinking maybe over here or over here. Let's go this way.
Milestone achieved.
And start some research. Okay, let's start here. Getting other buildings out of the way is going to be pretty important. Alright, we'll start exploring around our building site here. Okay. Found some resources, found water on Mars. Now we need to decide where to land. Okay. Let's take this guy in against the rocks here. Let's see if the rock can do it, yeah. Powered landing. It's awesome. Just gentle touchdown. And it starts to unload. So first thing we want to do set a storage depot. Then the drones will start gathering resources, taking the ship first, and then gathering up the metals. And we'll have to build a concrete extractor to get that going. And let's kick it into 3 times, because 1 time speed is super slow. That was unexpected. And meteors are our thing here, so we can start gathering resources as well. But yeah, this is Mars. We'll do our research, try to get all the buildings we need, start establishing a home for humanity here on Mars. It's a pretty cool concept, really, and something I would love to see happen in my lifetime, in real life. Don't know if it will, of course. But I'm hopeful. And see, these are why I wanted the Explorer. The RC Explorer would be able to look at these and unlock new technologies and such. Looks like we do get 100 research per month from our per soul from our sponsor, which is great. Teams that don't have any to start with, so that's pretty rough. It's full of metal already, so it is. Over here, usually build a specific metals depot. And let's take a look at concrete extractor. Level 2. We need to power it. Let's turn off the night shift. So we don't need that. There we go. Starting to extract some concrete. This has a ton, so that'll be beneficial. Keep us going for quite a while. But it is nighttime, so the underground entrance is literally right here.
Resources are low.
Alright. So now, where's low? I don't know why it's telling me power is low when the light shift is off. Should be trying to pull power. Oh well. Gathering up metal automatically, which is great. So this is actually going to produce two things. It's going to produce metals. It's going to produce, or concrete, sorry, excuse me. It's going to produce waste rock. Which I should probably make a place for.
Sector scanned.
Let's put it here for now. Alright, sector was scanned. Let's add another one here. So, Alpenco Robotics, an edge tech company specializing in military and medical automation, are pushing to expand their resume with robotics as well. This means to propel their ambitions into the new field, they've made a drone prototype, similar to the ones we use here on Mars. And what better location to showcase the feasibility of their drones than the surface of another planet? If we accept their offer, they will provide us with a free batch of 8 drones delivered via a supply pod. I mean, there are risks with introducing new tech, but we just started, and having 8 extra drones would be awesome. Let's do it. Alright, so we've got extra drones. It's great. Yeah, we can salvage the supply pod. Which gives us 5 metals. We got to one of them before I could click on it, but yeah, they're there. Well, there might be a consequence for that later on, but I'm not sure what it would be. Station, drone hub, switch low draft, low G shaft, tunneling.
Resources are low.
Okay. Let's cancel these, contribute to this. Getting into the underground, this really actually has some advantages to it. So, it might be worth doing, and I think I kind of want to set up the base around the underground entrance to make the lake game easier. So, yeah, we'll work. Let's actually prioritize that. Alright. I do have a Sterling generator, which will come in handy later. Yep. Well, the drone's broke. Let's see where you're at. So I'll salvage you. Just 1 metal. Could be worse though. And let's see if we actually have another rocket. We have 3 rockets? Dang. Okay. That's great. Yeah, we might do that later. We would love to start exploring these. I get an explorer up here. I want to build this first. How much does it even cost? You tell me until the big text. Okay. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do to like speed up the research. Alright, the drone broke. Let's touch that one. And hopefully it doesn't cost more than 8 drones that they gave us. That would suck. And then even if all 8 of them break, they were beneficial. The drones have become malfunctioning all around, the pace far from normal. We suspect that bad software from optical robotics drones has propagated to all our drone controllers. Great. Optical robotics had dropped their usual smug attitude and are apologizing profusely. They assure us they are fast at work to remedy this. See, and if I was the inventor, I could fix it right now. But we'll just urge them. So yeah, hopefully they fix it before we lose more than 8 drones. Yeah, so the concrete stacks here, waste rock here. This requires metals for maintenance. We are gathering. Let's see. It slowly processes waste rock into useful construction materials, produces small amounts of metals. In the early game, this is like everything. So once we run out of metals that we can just go grab, there's not any great ways to get more. There is a deposit right here. Yeah, I need people to operate the extractors, so being able to process all of this waste rock into metals, that's going to be absolutely everything.
Sector scanned.
Let's do this one. That's the third malfunction drone. It's amazing that dividing by 0 could cause such a critical error. In Excel, it just says divide by 0. And that's it. Everything else still works. So, hey. Software, right? Sometimes you can't anticipate how stuff will react. I started with just 6 drones, so getting an extra 8 was a big thing. And we're down by 3, but it still puts us up by 5. The other thing that we should probably do... Dang it. I closed that. Now I don't know where that drone is. Should be right up here somewhere. If another one breaks, it'll say 2 are broken. Is this it? No. At any rate, the other thing I could do is set up the moisture evaporators at a fuel refinery. I don't have access to fuel refineries yet, though, so no sense in setting up the evaporators yet either. Okay, here's one. And here's the other one. That's 9. So we're only up by 3. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's send this thing out. Scrapes the surface. Makes concrete out of it. That kicks up dust in this white bordered area. So anything in that area just gets really dusty. The patch is ready to be downloaded from OpenGlow servers, carrying with it the promise of fixing the mess they brought upon us with the previous version of their drone software. Let's hope they got it right this time. They have offered 8 more drones as compensation for our troubles. Ooh, so this gives me an option to grab an RC commander before I could get the 8 drones and call it a day. Having that mobile command center is huge. Let's grab the RC commander. And it came with 4 drones of its own. So let's put those away for now. Actually, we'll take 3 of them, assign them to rocket. We'll just put away the 1. That's all we'll need in there for a rainy day. Eventually, those are actually able to hold up to 20 drones, which is pretty crazy for a real mobile workforce. But even being able to hold 8 is really impressive. Now you can see the drones are just sitting here. That means our surface water deposits are out of range right now.
Sector scanned.
Once you reach a certain point, you can actually give this a transport route option. It looks like right now we can't. This here is going to be a good source of polymers. It's like oil basically boiling up from just below the surface. It's pretty useful. especially when you don't have a reliable source of polymers just yet. So the resource production in the game is actually pretty easy. Obviously, concrete comes from deposits like this initially, and then eventually you can turn waste rock into concrete. And there's a couple other ways to get it towards the end of the game. Metals come from surface deposits, and you can extract them from these deposits. Obviously, India has the processor for waste rock that converts it into metals, which is great. And then towards the end game, there's ways to get a ton more metal as well. Rare metals works the same way as metals, except that there's no surface deposits for that. Those you have to extract from deposits like this. Water you can extract from the surface or use moisture evaporators to get. You use water to produce fuel with the fuel refinery, and then a polymers factory does require colonists, and it converts fuel and some more water into polymers. And your colonists are also able to work in
Cold wave approaching.
It's not a huge deal since we don't have any colonists yet. Cold wave is imminent. Most of our machinery is designed and able to function in such low temperatures. If the building outside stops working for more than a sol, it will freeze and may not be repaired until after the cold wave is lifted. Cold waves put an extra strain on the electrical grid, and buildings will consume more electricity. One way to negate the effects of a cold wave is to place subsurface heaters near vulnerable buildings. Obviously, water tanks and non-operational outside buildings will freeze. So interestingly enough, we need to build another large solar panel to prepare for said cold wave. If that eye wasn't there, I could put this here. Once it's daytime, this needs to turn on, or it won't turn on during the whole cold wave. Mission control suggests that we order a rocket or supply pod with valuable payload from Earth. It's the only little help we can get to survive the harsh environment of the Red Planet. Like on Earth, a dutiful team is standing by for our call. Mere hours, they can prepare a new rocket or supply pod and fill it with whatever resources we request, within the limits of the funding provided by our sponsor. Don't hesitate to make the call and secure valuable resources which we still can't produce ourselves, or we are deprived of on the surface of the planet. It's just a hint that you can open the supply thing, which we don't need just yet. There we go. You can see the power requirements actually doubled. But we needed this extra solar panel. This whole and there's some concrete deep go. I keep this thing running for the next 5 souls and 11 hours. Looks like the underground is actually producing some heat, which is interesting.
Sector scan.
Looks like it's the only natural warm spot right now. It's been a meteor impact. First research is almost done. Planetary anomalies, check those out. Project Hinterland. Gonna send 5 colonists to check that one out. And Project Toll, which means 10 colonists. Neither of which we can mess with right now. It's a big formation. It's 10. Let's gather some more metal with it. Expansion. Mission HQ on Earth has decided to boost the expansion capabilities of the colony by providing a priority supply pod. We'll carry an RC transport rover on board, ready to be used immediately on arrival. Just give the call. Tech transport optimization. So I don't really need another transport. What I have is fine. Researching the text takes a while, so let's do that.
Research complete.
Transform is useful, especially now. So let's grab that. But yeah, so now let's go be even faster, which is great. Whatever we managed to get. Seven additional drones from the group plus an RC commander, which was awesome. Well, 8 technically if you count the one in the RC command. So yeah, worked out really well. Launch SETI satellite. Wow. It's funding. Cost resources I do not have. Looking to launch the communication satellite. It's a big one though. Those kind of projects are expensive, but yield additional funding, which is for additional sponsor research, which is awesome. Just consistent, unrelenting research that you don't have to continually pay for or maintain. Right, so we are good on those roll, which is excellent. It's a good spot to be in for sure. We'll just wait on this tech to finish and the next one to finish. So I think that this underground entrance. That's one of the big advantages of the RC commander right now. I'll be able to send him down, start exploring the underground a little bit. Don't want to go too far. If there's a cave or something, he gets stuck somewhere.
Research complete.
Cool. So now I can
Sector scanned.
destroy buildings and move the remnants out of the way, which is a big thing when you're establishing the colony. Rearranging your buildings is important.
Meteor shower incoming.
Meteor shower. Alright. The region is about to experience a meteor storm. Buildings directly hit by meteors will be in need of repairs in order to function again. All pipes and cables will get destroyed. Rovers hit by meteors will also need repairs, while drones may become irreversibly damaged. Meteor storms cannot be avoided. Some good practices may minimize their damage potential, such as not clustering vital buildings next to each other, pipe and cable redundancy, and researching the tech for NDS lasers from the physics field. Yeah, the NDS lasers are awesome, but it's ways down the tech tree before you get to that. Like literally, like here-ish on the tech tree, so way down there. Kind of weird for my research to go faster, so let's do some outsourcing. It's expensive, but it boosts the research by a lot. So it's a pretty big chunk there, but 1.1k for the next 5 souls instead of just 100. That's going to be good. Worth the money. So also, your mission profile has some goals for you. Construct a dome by the end of Sol 5. Could have. That will work pretty good too. I didn't think to look at this. That's the only one that had time on it. And
Meteor incoming.
milestones. Scan anomaly, launch a rocket, water, construct a dome, first human, first Martian born, produce food, research breakthrough, all sponsor goals, which that's not going to happen. Scale sectors, 100 colonists, 500 colonists, 1,000 colonists. You get the idea. Lots of stuff. Alright, where's this meteor ink? Okay, that's fine. Next one is close. Hoping it moves off this way. They are uncomfortably close. Ooh. Friends that are just sitting around. Assigned to this guy.
Meteor incoming. Anomaly found. Research complete.
Lucia Chef Tone. So now I can move some of the drones, so I'm not totally screwed if it destroys some of what I have.
Meteor incoming.
I'm lucky so far. We're so in 5 hours. Now, the meteors are kind of a blessing in disguise. Some of them will give you decent anomalies, some of them will drop off metals. A lot of them are just rocks. It seems like it's moving off a little bit now, which is good. Big machine parts. Creating metals. Machine parts are a big thing. It's not gonna let me do it. That sucks because of this. Wow. Alright. Okay, let's get that new supply. Community Explorer. And I'm gonna need machine parts. Um, really using electronics yet? So I wait on that. Polymers though. Could grab some of those. And have a couple extra moisture evaporators. We're gonna have 2 rockets sitting here, so probably get the fuel refinery. Let's do those drones. Drone. Okay, perfect. Where to land this guy?
Research
Way over here.
complete.
Research. This and this.
Sector scanned.
Okay. Mr. Rocket. Yes, if we want to build the dome, it's right here. We have the resources to do it. Yeah, we could within the first 5 sols. It wouldn't have been ready for people.
Anomaly
But we did a
found.
dome. But not yet. Much metal we're leaving behind now. Thankfully it's moved that way, so yeah, we're kind of in the clear. We're pretty close to the clear anyway. Alright. Yeah, rock is almost here.
Research complete.
All the sensors is done. That'd be useful. Let's get over there. This does not have anything assigned to it now. We're going to the machine parts depot.
Milestone achieved.
We discovered a deep pit that connects to a network of caverns and lava tubes. Our initial scan shows some odd readings. We should be able to build an elevator to get vehicles and resources down. The low gravity on Mars allows for much larger lava tubes and caverns than on Earth. Inside, the temperatures are a lot less extreme, and they provide protection from hazards on the surface. Because of this, researchers believe life on Mars, if it exists at all, will most likely be found in the underground. It is big enough to send one RC explorer down. However, it is a one-way trip for now. What should we do? We're going to do the elevator since it's already researched. And then we can go check this out. But we and elevator.
Research complete.
No. So that's just how it is. The elevator is going to be the centerpiece for my colony. Let's bring our RC commander back.
Anomaly analyzed.
That's cool. It gathers what it needs for the building and goes and constructs it. We'll probably have to go get more concrete. Would be my guess. From the sources. Oh.
Sector scan.
Let's go unload what we have. What is it doing? There we go. Now, gather up whatever concrete we need.
Research complete.
Alright, what do we got here? Extractor upgrade. Not ready for that. Transit drivers move faster. That'd be great. And fungal farms. We're working towards something here, so sure. Right. That's fine. Alright, let's switch researches to drop off here. This requires 10 power, which I can source with our Sterling generator. this little guy will just produce 10 power endlessly forever. And it would produce 20 power if you open it up, but it requires maintenance if you keep it open. So I'll usually just keep them closed and let them be independent producers of 10 power each, day and night. Okay, so this can actually have drones assigned to it, which we will probably do.
Resources are low.
Oxygen, power, power. Okay.
Research complete.
So they're actually going downstairs. That's interesting. Not what I had in mind. Let's head underground.
Resources are low.
The Martian underground resource deposits anomalies are hidden. Use RC rovers to uncover any deposit or anomaly. Deposit anomaly that are near the rover's path. Okay. Is it just the three? Must have been. Alright. So that's ready
Resources are
anyway.
low. Great dust storm approaching.
And, a dust storm is set to hit the colony soon. It will cause damage to pipes and cables, and also will place a serious strain on old buildings, pushing them towards needing maintenance sooner than usual. Stocking up on power, water, and oxygen and batteries and tanks is a wise precaution. Disabling non-vital buildings that consume these resources prior and during a dust storm will help get by on the available reserves. Yeah, boxies, moisture evaporators, and solar panels outside domes don't work in dust storms. Good to know. Yeah, something that I didn't learn till like 3 or 4 playthroughs in is that you can build solar panels inside the dome, which was crazy to me. It seemed like a really cool way to do your power with less maintenance. I've never actually tried it. So it has 4 drones assigned to it now. Reassign.
Sector scanned.
Drones. No, 0 drones. What about you? 0 drones. You have 6 drones. You have 8 drones. All have 1 here. That's 8. Reassign. 1 of these. Let's actually give it 2. Another fun fact, in the early stages of this game, the rovers needed to be recharged by parking them on top of power cables. So they could actually run out of battery and everything, just like drones do. But they have since changed that, so the rovers no longer need to be charged. Trying to make it easier for everyone, I guess. to now, once the dust storm is over, of course, we need to set up the moisture evaporators, the fuel refinery, and get these rockets out of here. So this can become the centerpiece of our base, and we can start building around it.
Research complete.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, poetry high rises. Beautiful. Yeah, it seems like this just functions as a drone hub, which is awesome. So it's a great thing to have as the centerpiece of your base. Control is actually pretty big too.
Resources are low.
Yeah, the center power is low. Solar panels don't work in dust storms. Come on, animals, that anomaly.
We've analyzed material from the anomaly, and it completely validates our hypothesis on abiogenic petroleum.
Amazing. So a pocket of natural gas we discovered deep among the hydrocarbon rocks. Nothing short of an evidence of petroleum formation. Geophysicists here at Mission Control stare at the research data in disbelief. Mars, even in its alien nature, has proven once more a teacher in the mysteries so well veiled on our own homeworld. This unique opportunity allows us to gaze into the past of Mars and gather knowledge which would take months to simulate inside a laboratory. Reduce the cost of engineering techs or physics techs. With engineering. Another almost 2 souls of this dust storm. It's not slowing us down too much, but unlocks new technologies. Don't know what those two. Comes with current research.
We've just found Beagle 2, or at least what's left of it.
Over the years, over 2/3 of the missions sent to Mars ended in disaster. The tragic course of events attributed to bad luck, human error, or simply to the inevitability of shooting blind in the dark, had created a dark humor revolving around the great galactic pool, which feeds on exploration probes and the mystery of the Martian Triangle. One of the best equipped probe missions to Mars was Beagle 2, which failed dramatically in the last minutes before landing. Failed by the parachutes and the treacherous Martian atmosphere, the brave little probe crashed at fatally high speed against the red desert. So we reduced the cost of robotics techs by 10%. Awesome. Almost there.
Anomaly analyzed.
New text available for
Sector
research.
scanned.
The subsurface heaters now. Advanced Martian engines. That would be beneficial. We do need these.
Research complete.
Energy drives. And what's this? Explorer AI. This will give us an extra 100 research per soul for each RC Explorer, which will lose some of that bonus with each additional one, but it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So this, and this, and this, and this for now. I'll kick these back in. There we go. Now, we actually want to use the elevator. There's an anomaly downstairs, too. I'm just going to grab that one really quick. Looks a little dirty. Oh, I fixed it upstairs. Good. The Explorer is dirty, though.
Anomaly found.
Weathers can show a connected network of rooms and tunnels. There are still a few strange structures that we have trouble identifying. We should explore further and uncover the secrets Mars has been keeping from us all this time. Scans also indicate richer deposits and tunnels spacious enough to expand our colony into down here. Unfortunately, many places still appear a bit unstable, so we should be careful. We've equipped the RC vehicles with specialized scanning equipment to reveal any anomalies and resource deposits in the underground.
Anomaly found.
Like this one. There's a dust storm down here. Are we able to build braces yet? No. Eventually we're able to build like struts to support the ceiling and prevent the effects of cave-ins.
Anomaly found.
Our rover has stumbled across a slew of resources. On closer inspection, they seem to have originated from the Martian surface and have found their way into the underground through a series of cracks and fractures. While the coincidence is staggering, we will reap the benefits. We got her metals, machine parts and pedals. Nice. 38 machine parts, that's no joke. Let's back up. The storm is almost over. Alright. And we're
Meteor incoming.
That sucks. Very good. Alright guys, we got a decent start here on Mars as Indian. I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I look forward to doing more of this. We'll do some of Minecraft as well, but definitely some more Survive Mars. Love to develop this colony with y'all and just see what it can become. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and have a pleasant evening. Remember, you can call us the Cats. Bye guys.